OMG BBG! What is going on, BBGs? We are back with another unboxing video, and today it's another Hasbro product. This is Shinobi 1-80MN.
Yes, so Quinn Manju's Beyblade in Season 1, and this was originally released from Takara Tomy in a random booster select, so 1 in 3 chances of getting this Bey.
Yes, Hasbro is hooking us up. We don't need to get random boosters in order to try and find this prize Bey right here, all for like, I don't know, 15 bucks-ish. So really, just a great deal. Now, is the Bey worth getting even? That's a totally different story. But we do need to celebrate the fact that another random booster Bey has been given to us in a single starter pack that comes with a launcher. Although it's not a great launcher, it's still great value, right? It's just so much easier to get this compared to hunting for the Japanese Takara Tomy random boosters.
Word. So if you guys don't remember, this Bey is pretty much famous for being one of the lightest blades ever.
Yes, sir. So let's unbox it. But right before we do that, remember to like this video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. You can find us on Instagram at Geek Dosage and on TikTok at BeybladeGeeks Official. So for those of you that don't know, this Bey is a right spin defense type.
Yep.
Oh my God, absolutely demolished that box, disgusting. And its main ability is to parry attacks. And that's why on the back of the box, you'll see it says powerful parry.
Yeah, the whole idea behind this blade is to deflect and block off attacks like a ninja.
Yeah, does it actually parry well? So for you guys that are experienced or already have this Bey, you'll know that this Bey weighs like barely anything. And so therefore, its defense capabilities aren't actually that great, although it is advertised to be a powerful defense type. It doesn't mean that you guys have to count it out right away, right? If you like the design, you know, the theme of being a ninja Bey, a shinobi Bey, then buy it for your collection. Really not that big of a dent for your wallet, right? Does come with some of these unique parts here. We have a 180, not that unique, I guess, right? One-sided ratchet, but with 80 height. And then metal needle. Now, before we talk about the Bey, we always have to talk about this little launcher. We've been opening so many Hasbro products lately. We're racking up so many of these entry launchers. Use this only if you have to. Otherwise, these are pretty trash. You guys need to get yourself a full-size launcher. I feel like we're repeating that every video at this point. Okay, and now let's talk about Shadow Shinobi. Honestly, guys, just feeling really torn about this release because since it's a random booster prize Bey, I feel like you automatically need to get it just because of how easy it is and how accessible it is now through Hasbro. But honestly, its performance isn't going to be great.
What's funny though is at the back of the box, they're giving Shadow Shinobi a 70 in defense, but it really shouldn't be that high.
It does have a pretty round shape. It features 3 super smooth blades that are meant to parry attacks. You guys can see here that the 3 main contact points feature some metal and plastic. The metal like curves upwards and then slopes down slightly, flowing into the next blade. And then the lower portion of these blades have some plastic. You guys know how it is. The smoother and rounder the design is, incoming attacks generally don't have as much of an effect. But this Bey weighs very little compared to the rest of the competition, and therefore it feels like this round design is wasted.
Similar to the previous release of Knife Shinobi, this is another ninja-themed Bey, which I feel like a lot of people actually like. So yeah, the whole design, you can really tell the daggers and the avatar, pretty unique.
Word. Yeah, like I always think about Naruto when I see this Bey. I just can't help it. Honestly, the theme, the avatar, it feels like it was wasted. It's just so cool. Now, on to the next part, we have the 180 ratchet. The powerful parry description that's given to this Bey really comes to life because of this part here. Like all the other one-sided ratchets, this 180 focuses all of its weight and material onto one point. This will skew the balance to one side, so when you guys see Shadow Shinobi in the stadium, it's almost like doing this wobbly dodging effect, making the movement really play into that powerful parry, you know, elusive Shinobi theme.
Yeah, technically they killed it on the design because a ninja is supposed to be super nimble and lightweight and then good at dodging, so there we have it.
Yeah, so you might still see 180 in some applications, but overall not as popular as like 160, obviously. I do like this purple color that they gave this ratchet though. Last but not least, we have the MN bit, which is metal needle. Like other needle bits, you guys will have a cone-like shape as the main platform here, but this one is made of metal. That means that this produces less friction against the stadium floor, so this one actually does have some pretty high stamina. But guys, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because this is a metal tip and also super sharp, so if you launch too high up, you could dent your stadium.
Yeah, honestly, not really worth the risk here. The idea of metal tips and everything like that is obviously super cool, and I hope we get more. But then the way that Takara Tomy executed the metal needle bit, you know, you kind of killed its popularity already. Overall, it's a unique part, right? We don't have any other metal bits, but you have to use it at your own risk. Now, to show you guys how light this Bey actually is. We've been saying it throughout the video, and for those experienced, you guys already know how little this weighs. This is pretty much at the bottom.
So the one that we got weighs 28.01 grams.
Yup, just barely over 28 grams. Absolutely embarrassing weight, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why this Bey is not really viable. Comparison, Impact Drake, Takara Tomy, this is like the heaviest blade that is in the game right now.
Takara Tomy's just being too overly cautious with that weight.
Yep, look at that drastic difference. 11-gram difference, crazy. Now, I do like the way that this Bey moves in the stadium, not because it's like super effective in battle or anything like that, but because of the combination of like the 180 and its off-balance design and the metal needle, the sharp tip. It actually brings that powerful parry, dodging fantasy to life. And I like that, you know? It's like anime in the stadium. 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
You guys know we like the anime in real life type action, and this one's pretty accurate.
Yeah, so after a little bit, should see it wobble, right? It does that little parrying dodge move, which is really dope. And overall, I mean, for a Bey like this, that's not very competitive, at least it looks cool, right? Okay, Shinobi Shadow, prove yourself.
3, 2, 1, go shoot!
Oh,
there you go, okay. That's expected behavior.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens every battle with this guy.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go shoot!
Go sharp edge. Oh. Missed my attack and I still got it.
Yeah, losing to such an early Bey. Shark Edge is still so good. And as you guys can see, the defense is not really working here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, up against another defense set. Oh my god.
It really is Ghost Circle 1.0.
3, 2, 1.
Hell's Chain. Oh, look at me jump
Come
up.
on, at least win one round.
It's your higher stance too, but I guess that's what makes it cool.
Well, I'm pretty stable right now. Come on, buddy. Parry all those attacks. You're doing it. You're doing it.
You might actually have it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, so final verdict on this Bey, Shadow Shinobi. Should you straight up avoid this Bey, consider it, or should you just go and buy it? In my opinion, this one is going to be a consider because it's a random booster prize Bey, therefore it's very easy and accessible through Hasbro, but the Bey itself doesn't perform very well.
Yeah, I think this blade is actually, the design is pretty nice. It's really just the weight limiting it. If there was like a metagame where you can only use weights up to, like blades up to 35 grams or something, then maybe it'll be more viable for sure. But either way, it's still super nice to be able to collect a anime accurate color.
Yeah, so if you guys are anything like us and you want to have a complete set of Beyblade X down the road, then probably go pick it up. But otherwise, if you're just looking for strong Beys, this isn't the one for you. Anyway, stay tuned to the channel. We have a ton of unboxings on the way and lots of battles, obviously. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, geeks out.